Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
Welcome back to you. Freak stride, sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back someday.
Good evening once again, gamers, and welcome. It is midnight here once again. So you know what that means. You're listening to the Midnight Ramen livecast. Or podcast, livecast, whatever. You're listening to the Midnight Ramen livecast. I think that's the better one to label this, because it's happening live on twitch.tv/Melted Lyric Original, all one word. I think I'd capitalize each word, Melted Lyric and Original, but yeah, you'll find it. You'll find it. Anyhow, my name's Michael, and I hope y'all are having a good night or morning. See, okay, that's the one thing I never really understood. I've said this. I think I might have said this in the show, but I think I go into like length in the radio show when I said this, or when I did it, that like technically it's morning, but like since it's dark outside, and like it's nighttime because people are typically sleeping, it's nighttime. It's technically morning, but it's also not. So I don't really know what it's, because it's midnight. So that would mean that there's stuff after that. But by the definition of like time, like AM, that means it's morning. So I don't know. I don't know. But you're listening to the show with me, Michael, again. Hope you're having a good 2023 so far. It's only the 5th. I know the House of Representatives is on their like 7th vote on who the speaker is, which is kind of odd. And the reason I only mention that is because like it was on TV, and we just like throughout the day, and when I was at work, and it just like we saw it, and they're like, oh, they failed the 5th vote. Oh, they failed the 6th vote. Here we go again. It's like, it's good that, our political parties can somewhat be more or less equally divided, but like at this point, this is just fucking ridiculous. And that's all I have to say about, and that's all I really have to say about politics. I don't have much to say about it because I don't like talking about politics. I just don't. But I just found that really interesting that was going on. So, yeah. I'm staring deep into the camera. I hope you are having a good time. Because you can be listening to this at any time, or watching this on YouTube at Melted Lyric Original. Or maybe if you're listening to it on the thing, which I am planning to do. That is one of my New Year's resolutions, is to actually get this onto like other platforms, like Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcast technically. I plan to do that. Oh God, I hit a button that I shouldn't have. I haven't used this screen in a long time. It's and for those who are like watching the video, it's I think it's Sam from Holes, but he's saying I can fix that, and his technical difficulties. Man, I love the movie Holes. Holes is awesome. Holes is a great adaptation. I could go into length about why I think Holes is great, but not right now. You know what? I'll save that for later. Why I think so. But right now, we got to be talking about my predictions about this year. I'm just literally gonna come up with them on straight on the dome, and I doubt they're gonna be right. So my nerdy predictions, I'm just gonna go based off of nerdy shit. So like, I'll talk about Magic later when I get to like the segment. I don't have any packs to open, so oops. Uh, I tried earlier today. I tried searching for one, and the only stuff that I could find was like draft boosters at Target, and one of the LGSs that I was gonna go to wasn't open, so oops. I'll check them tomorrow though, because I want to support them and I want to check in with them. Anyhow, actually, I don't think I will. Well, technically today. Thinking is hard. I'll say that. Thinking hard. I can't think. So the predictions that I have for this year, let's go with gaming because I want to start with gaming first. I feel like Starfield, if it does truly come out, if Starfield does in fact come out this year, does come out, and I think Bethesda said that they were going to do it. I think Todd Howard made a promise that he was going to release that fucking game. Pardon my language. If it comes out this year, it's going to suck. I'm sorry. It's going to suck. I don't know what to say. It's going to be poo-poo pee-pee. Poo-poo pee-pee. Poo-poo pee-pee game. I mean, some people will like it, but like I think the overall perception of the game is not going to be good. Because it's Bethesda, and they're running it off of the same exact engine that they've been doing it for over a decade. And nothing has been done to fix any of the problems with it. And I don't have high expectations. If it's good, it's good, but like literally we already have the Outer Wilds. Like that's basically what they're making, but not. And Outer Wilds did stuff, but like So I don't know. Is it the Outer Wilds I'm thinking of? I think it is. Because Obsidian, which was part of Bethesda, made their own space game, which I am like 90% sure is the Outer Wilds. And it was, from what I haven't played it, but I heard it's decent. It's decent. I think the new version of that now is High on Life, which is it's a decently good game. I love that game. I played it a little bit here and there. It's definitely not one that I would say that it's conducive to streaming because there's a lot of dialogue going on, but like it's fun. It's got that like Justin Roiland, Rick and Morty humor in it. It's what you'd expect, but it's funny in what it does. It's funny. It's not like out left like you're gonna piss your pants. It's so funny. It's like it's comical. It's comical in what it does, and it's very entertaining. I'll say that much. What else in gaming? I feel like this year's Game Awards. Last year was just kind of weird. I mean, I think everyone knew that Elden Ring was gonna get it. Like when the game came out, I think everyone knew it was gonna happen. But I think the closest one, of course, is God of War Ragnarok, which the major thing against that, and I haven't played it. It's like the story good, gameplay can be good, puzzle bad, story can be long. It's drawn out. And the first one's better. That's what I've been hearing. It's like the first one's better. I mean, not like game mechanics wise, but like the story is better. And from 1 to 2, and it's just like, from like 1 is like, what does it mean to be a monster or a dad? While this one is like, what if sometimes the dad has to be the monster? And like trying to avoid fate, which I will talk about in the segment. I will talk about Holes tonight. I love Holes, the movie Holes, I guess the book too. I don't know if have I read that. I don't know. I think I have. I don't know, but back to predictions. Vampire Survivors is going to be just getting better. God damn it, I love that game. I think when I did I don't know when I first started playing it, But when I did a 24-hour stream, I did way too much of that game. It was so good. It was so fun. And like the developers of the game released it on iOS for free, and it's optimized, and like it's only like a one control game. Like, that's so awesome. And they're just so happy to be here. And like the CEO of Xbox, the Xbox division, is like, yeah, this game is awesome. And they're like, what? No way. I love their TikTok. Their TikTok is so fun. TikTok is so fun. I love looking at their development stuff, their promotional development. They're just so happy to be where they are, and they deserve it. The game was like $3, like $3-4, and they just raised it to $5 because like there's a lot more crap in it, and it's well deserved. It's worth it. It's a collectathon, and it has DLC, which I don't remember buying, but apparently I had it. So like either A, I did buy it, or B, like since I like was playing it for so long, or like got it earlier-ish into when the game was out, that it just like gave me it. That could be it. I have no idea. But like I think that game is gonna get even just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And honestly, it got snubbed at the Game Awards. Like it really didn't show, but like everyone is like, it should, but like at the same time, but it should. But no, it's an amazing game. Such an amazing game. Last year was a good year for games. Like amazing. Again, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok. I guess Vampire Survivors, but I'm pretty sure it didn't come out. I think it came out like late 2021. I don't know. I can't remember. But like good year for games. Holy shit. So many good ones. I think this year is going to be a little bit more relaxed. I can't really think of anything that's coming out right away. I think the big game, and if it does happen, may and or may not, Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, that's what it's called. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will be a good one. I feel like though another indie developed game is going to get a lot of good hype this year. I just feel it. I feel it in my gut. It'll be one that has put out something before. And that's kind of vague, but they put out something before, but may have caught on, but not really. But I think whatever one they put out, I think, and whatever team it is, it's going to be really good. And people are going to be talking about it a lot. I mean, that's as specific as I will go. An indie developer is going to develop another game, so it doesn't have to be not their first. So it's not their first rodeo. Maybe off the same property. I feel like it would be off the same property. That's a little iffy, but people are going to be talking about it a lot for not a good chunk of the year. I'd say like maybe a good 3 months at least, solidly. But like, not like, oh, it's consuming everyone, but like solidly, like, hey, this is a good game. We need to talk about it. Yeah. And again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I feel like there's going to be another version of the Meta Quest or Meta VR headset. I think the next iteration or version is going to come out this year. And they kind of already teased it, but they didn't, but they did, but they didn't. But that, I feel like it's going to come out this year. I was playing Among Us VR earlier with some of the guys. And it's just a fun game. Oh my gosh. Among Us VR is so fun. Unless if you're the imposter. I think I only had imposter once in like 3 hours. It was nuts. I tell you. But good game. What else do I think? In games, I don't really know. I think that's all I can really think about for video games. For movies or just entertainment, I think it's kind of a vague post, but I think someone in a very big movie is going to get caught up in a lot of drama. I feel like, and it's going to be a dude. That's vague as hell, but that's what's going to happen. A movie's going to suffer because a dude did something stupid. And it's going to be for a movie that's about to release or around the time. It's super vague, but hey. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't, it doesn't. A win is, that would be a tiny victory, but like if I lose, it's just an L. Just a big L. Don't care. F. Hit that F. For one movie, like a lot of people are excited about Cocaine Bear. I'm kind of excited too. But that's a given. That's a given. Cocaine Bear is gonna be a movie. Will it suck? I doubt. I hope not. God damn, I hope not. I hope it's not just a movie that exists, like Morbius. But I hope it's good, because that's just gonna be a fun movie to go to. I hope Everything Everywhere All at Once wins a lot of the awards this season because it deserves it. It's a really good movie, and holy shit, it goes a lot of places. And it deals with, hey Disney, take a little note on this. You don't have to make every non-Pixar film, get this, about intergenerational family trauma. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. The past 3 non-Pixar computer animated movies from Disney were all about family trauma. Am I wrong? Encanto. Intergenerational family trauma. Turning Red. Intergenerational family trauma. Strange World. You bet. And nobody liked that. Like that one came and went. I'm pretty sure it's already on Disney Plus. I think it had a week and then it was already on Disney Plus. It's like, ugh, yuck. And I didn't even see it. I won't see it. No offense. And they have a pretty banger cast from what I think. But goddamn, get off of it. We get it. But just you don't need to be putting out the same exact film again and again and again. Chill. We get it. We know you can spread that shit out. It doesn't need to be in 1 year. I feel, but speaking of Disney Pixar, Elemental will be okay. I feel like it'll be on the same level as not Inside Out. It'll be on the same tier as why am I blanking out on it? Why am I blanking out on which Disney Pixar movie I'm thinking of? It's the one where he dies and then doesn't. The jazz guy. Man, I'm looking it up. I gotta remember. Soul. Wait, Turning Red was a Pixar film? No way. No, that doesn't seem right. But okay. It is. I just look stupid. That's fine. That's totally fine. But no, I think it's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be like anything, groundbreaking. It's gonna make it new, whatever. It's gonna exist. It's just gonna exist. And I think that 2024 they're gonna have their big project come out, and it's like a big sequel project, probably for Inside Out. I feel like that's what it's probably gonna be, because I feel like that's the one that they want to do, especially with some of these past ones. I feel like they really want that one to happen again, which I haven't seen it, so oops. Although I have seen some of the other ones, so that was just one I haven't. And it's I just don't want to, in my opinion. Not that it's bad. I just But other movies, I think. I can remember. I didn't know this until like less than a week ago. Apparently, Ant-Man Quantumania comes out like in less than a month, like a month from now, from when this episode is recording, like February 5th or 9th or something like that. Like, huh? Like, I think there's only like 2 trailers out, and they're like very far apart. There's like obviously the announcement trailer and then one that was more recent. But there's gonna be a trailer on the 9th. So 4 days from this recording, there's a trailer in one of the football games. So that's gonna be cool. Speaking of football, like I can't remember what it is. On Monday Night Football, one of the players had a heart attack. Like, holy shit. Like, he made a play, like he made a tackle, got up from it, and then fell back down. And they spent 10 minutes doing CPR on him. And he was in critical condition. Hopefully he's doing fine. I pray for him. Like, I'm not really a football fan, but like, holy shit, that's scary. That's so scary. That is so scary. And I hope he makes it because, like, goddamn. And also speaking of like Disney, Marvel, and stuff like that, Jeremy Renner got into a crushed by a snowplow or snowmobile, something like that. I mean, he's doing fine now, or like more stable, but like goddamn, like holy crap, everyone's just going down. But yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. Okay, I was thinking. Speaking of football, I was thinking about what's good the Super Bowl act. I don't really. Let me check. I'm gonna check super quick. Let me do the browser thing. Let me pull up my browser because I don't have it up. It should be pulling up on my browser. So the thing I want to check the Super Bowl 2023 because I don't. Halftime. Who is this year's? Rihanna? Ooh. 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 Oh, that's gonna be so good. Especially, if she has Lift Me Up in there. Oh my god, that's gonna be good. That, like, I had a very bad experience when I saw Wakanda Forever because, like, I went the day, like, the Friday that it came out. So the day that it came out. And I sat in the 3rd row, which I normally try and sit in the, like, middle. I'm that guy, like, in the middle of the auditorium, but I try and sit in the middle of the middle. So I'm that guy. Sorry. But, like, I saw that there were a lot of seats taken. I'm like, I don't want to be by people. No offense. So I just took like the 3rd row in the middle of that, obviously. And these 2 guys took the very front row, and they were talking a lot of the time, like thinking like, oh, nobody can hear us. Dude, we could like, even in action-packed things, we could I could hear them. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. And at the very end, and I don't want to get too spoily about Wakanda Forever. Hi, Tristan Ballad. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. But like at the very end of the movie, it's completely silent. You know, to reflect on Chadwick Boseman and his passing and stuff like that. And these 2 motherfuckers, I kid you not, decided this is the best moment to be talking right now about the Black Panther powers, fighting this and that. It's like, really? You picked this fucking moment to do this? I was so mad. And then Lift Me Up played, Oh, that song just hits so. That song hits so. It hits so good. It hits just as bad. It hits just as good as Chris Brown on Rihanna. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's such a bad joke. But man, that song it's so good. It's so good. But that but every time I hear it, it just reminds me of that. But yeah. Uh I don't think of any other movie things that I can think of that uh I could predict. I think just some world stuff. It's gonna be a I think obviously weird politics stuff. Something stupid's gonna happen. We all know. I I don't want to talk about politics, but I don't like the. Yeah, it's just stupid shit's gonna go nowhere. That's all that you need to know. I feel that's what's gonna happen, and whatever. Um, Another country is gonna just be in a very shitty position. We're gonna be like, oh, let's help this country, and then like a month later, be off of it. Sounds familiar. I'm just gonna take a little drink to that. Uh, yeah. What else? You know what I hope that actually does. I hope more comes out of the fusion reactor. I hope more comes out of that. More um development comes out of that because just recently what was it? They just got more energy out than they put in, which is incredible. It's so nuts. And that was like last month. So I hope there's more on that, more developments with that this year, because that would be awesome and we can find better sources of energy. Thinking. And we're getting closer to to Spider-Man 2. Thinking. One of the better Spider-Men. I'm not going to say what the best one is because I have no opinion. I like the Spider-Man movies. Amazing Spider-Man not so much. Those are but they're good. They're good. Spider-Man 2 is one of good one. I'll just say that. I I love it. I love it. So yeah. That's my opinion on that one. What else? Ah, Hmm. Oh yeah, magic stuff. That's actually good to magic stuff before I get into, because I don't really know anything else that I can think of. Like prediction wise that I could think of. Magic, they I think they already do have their plans set for the year, uh, at their HQ because they have to. But I think they hopefully take the words of literally a market analyst and stop overproducing cards, because last year was probably the biggest example of market fatigue, because yuck, like 17% of new cards were printed last year. Of like new newly made cards were made last year. 17%. Yuck. In 30 years. Well, although I get it because like it's the 30th year, but like still yuck. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. That is just no. And January seems to be like it's not stopping for a little while at least, because you not only have Dominaria Remastered coming out in like 2 weeks, you have uh Phyrexia All Will Be One literally coming out this month as well. Like less than 2 weeks afterwards. So it's like, shit? What now? It's so crazy to think about. But yeah, I hope they take to heart that the community is just like we're just like, oh, this is too much. It's just way too much. I don't think any commander sets are coming out of this one, so that's good, and we don't need it because like a lot of the Phyrexian decks will just be strong as fuck. They will just they will be, and I hope there's not. I hope there's not for this set, and I hope there's not for there might be for the next one, which I'll be fine with because it's just basically like everything's the wrap up of this storyline that they're doing with the new Phyrexian conquest, which hopefully gets dismantled. But I hope that I that's what I think, that there's going to be commander decks in that one, but not this one. If there are, it's not really anything, but there will be in this next one or in the next set after this. But afterwards, it's hard to say. I feel like the next big threat in the MTG multiverse is the Eldrazi again, because mainly Emrakul is still trapped in Innistrad. She's still trapped in the moon. She's still stuck on the moon, you idiot. I think she's plotting. She's plotting. That Eldrazi Titan be plotting. But other than that, hard to really say what's going on from there. Tezzeret's gonna probably do something cool. Hopefully he gets his. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, as much as he's like a bad guy, he's not a bad guy. He is a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy. TM. I don't think he's gonna die though. He's not gonna die. No way. No way. If he does, okay, but he's not. He's not. No way. What else? I think for Magic I want it. But speaking of which, I don't have any packs, and I've already said that. But I did my last pack of the year. I did a double Masters pack, collector's edition, and I got some very good. I got some knee pulls. Although the pack is like, I don't know, $80. I don't know. I can't remember how much it was. I not only got oh Jesus. Let me actually pull up the cam. Looks like a freaking mess. So not only did I get an Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre, foil, borderless. Hell yeah. I also got a Renin 6. Renin 6 is a $60 card, period. At least. I wish it was foil, but that was like open. Like I had to re-record the opening because like I lost the footage being a dum-dum. And oh my god, I was just so happy about that pack. I mean, not only are they like very expensive cards, but people use like I wanted those cards, and I'm so happy about that. And speaking of stuff that I'm happy about, one of my coworkers gave me this gave me one of the Warhammer decks. Even though I technically already have it, I have all 4 of them literally right behind me. I'm so glad he got me this because they're just good decks. They're good decks. And so that way I can actually, play this and use this for parts and my own nefarious purposes. So I'm kind of happy about that. I'm glad that he got me that. It's just so cool. And I'm happy that I'm so glad that he got me that. It's like, it's very thoughtful and it's really good. I love it. Yeah, what else can I say there? I gotta get him something. I'm trying to get him something, but I'm just like, oh fuck. And I also, yeah. And also, and I think when I pulled up the camera, I already showed it. I got another secret layer. My thing about secret layers is that I don't usually do them because like the cards aren't worth it, and it's just perpetuating the idea of, oh, let's just overprint cards. But this one I had to because the card value is so freaking good. All right, so it was the Transformers one, Megatron versus Optimus Prime for the Allspark. So we got Cybertron as like a command tower, which but it's a two-sided card, so you can do the the vehicle, but you can also do them as themselves. So that's pretty cool. And the cards are freaking awesome because you have Megatron as Blightsteel Colossus, which is deadly, straight up deadly in any deck. And I'm gonna put all of these into a colorless deck that's gonna be uber powerful. Optimus Prime, he's just a freaking tank. He's a literal tank, even though he's a truck. Like, he is Darksteel Colossus, which also hits freaking hard. Trample indestructible, and it just shuffles itself if it dies. And the Allspark, which I don't want to get too far in it, but the Allspark is doubling cube, which basically doubles any amount of unspent mana that I have, which is so good. So good. So I think I know what cards I need to put into it. But yeah, I was happy that I got that. Kind of like a shorter timeline than my other one that I got from Junji Ito, or the Junji Ito cards, because like I got that like mid-October and it took until like mid-December for me to get them. And this one, like, I ordered like just before I got the Junji Ito cards, and it's early January, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad that I got it, and I'm usually one not for that because like Secret Lairs, no. Some of them can be really good, but overall, it's just perpetuating the idea that Magic the Gathering is a collectible game, not for playing, and it's not good. It's not good. But some of the cards that they put out are good and playable. But yeah, most of the time, it's just bling, honestly. But yeah, no, it's not. It shouldn't be about the collecting. It's about part of it is about the collecting. It's a trading card game, hence trading, like collecting, trading. That's part of the game, but like still, it's about the playing. Game is half of that too. And I need to play more. I need to actually find time to play physically, which I think that's what my setup is for. So I need to actually have finished decks so I can actually do things with with my setup to do that. But I just haven't thought about it. Which I think that might be one of my streams I do in the future. Is just doing a Commander night. Over like a Discord or something, like get into a thing and then say, hey, I'm doing this streamed if you want to do that, yeah, see if anyone wants to do it. But yeah, that'll be fun. And I do plan on getting like other people on the show too, just basically, yeah, but hopefully I can find a way to make that work good, because that's gonna be tough, like balancing it out and doing all that stuff. I wonder I hope that's gonna work well. But hard to say. I want to talk about holes. Getting off of Magic Gathering. So holes. So I mentioned this like at the beginning of the stream. I love the movie / book Holes because the movie Holes is such a great adaptation. It's like most, if not all, of the dialogue is directly from the book. You don't see that in a lot of adaptations a lot these days. I mean, they take stuff in there, but not to the fine point that they are copying the exact dialogue from the book and making that the lines. Like, that's nuts. That's nuts. And like how faithful they are to the book. And I like when I last watched it, I think I just finished JoJolion, part 8 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And at the beginning and the end of the part, the narrator, Yasuo, or who I think it's just the narrator, just says, this is a story about breaking a curse, about sacrifice, blah 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 blah, but breaking a curse. And I thought of, and as I was watching, it's like, that's this. This Holes is about breaking a curse. It's about breaking a curse because Stanley Yelnats the fourth, his family, for whatever reason, was cursed by I don't want to say it a derogatory term, but like I think that's what, like a witch or a gypsy. I don't really know what they say. Played by Eartha Kitt, rest in peace. Or like her, and she's like, "Oh, you gotta carry me up the hill, and you will meet your true love." And then I think he met his true love, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do that." And it's like, "Well, I'm gonna bestow a curse on you, something, something, something." And then there was like a thing in the Wild West about like Sam, this like I don't want to say he was a slave, but like I think it was just right after the Civil War, and they like he was just like, "Oh, I'm a good dude. I kind of like the teacher of the town," but and like it showed the racism that was still there, and even though like slaves and African Americans are free in the country, people really hated them still. The perception was not good. And after he died, like the school teacher becomes an outlaw that just starts killing people, starts killing all these people, for the sake of revenge. And the whole story about the holes that are being made, and no, like I don't want to say no spoilers, but like the movie is like 20 years old itself, I think. Like 19, 20 years old. The book is even older than that. So if you haven't read it or seen the movie, too bad. Whatever. So it's like Kissing Kate Bartlett. I think I can't remember what her last name is. Kissing Kate, because like she would have poison lipstick, and that's what she would do to guys, is like kill them that way. Also shooting. But she left her treasure hidden somewhere in the dried out lake that was used to be there. And the great ancestors of, some of the town, I think the town mayor or something like that, was trying to get it. And the warden of the camp was basically the great 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 granddaughter of like basically the main guy that helped get Sam killed. And throughout that generational thing, like she was dragged into it because like a lot of money is in that chest, is in that treasure chest. And yeah, and she wanted to basically something with that. But what also happens is it's just such a greatly interweaved story, but like it's about how generational shit like comes down, but what happens in the main story, with I'm gonna just say it's Shia, or no, it's Stanley Yelnats, because it's Stanley backwards. But Stanley's story with Zero is that they're basically like his family's cursed by their family, and them two together break the curse and are able to find that treasure and bring basically life back to the town. Like, if that isn't literally the textbook breaking a curse, like they find the treasure and as they're leaving, it starts raining again, and it hasn't rained for years. Like, that is literally breaking a curse. That is a story about breaking a curse. It's so good. I love that. Like, as I was watching, I'm like, this is literally JoJoian, and I love it. That's the story of breaking a curse. The sacrifices we have to go through, but the sacrifices we make to break, for the ones that we love, and to break a curse. It's such a great story. I love it. I love it. But so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just had to talk about Holes. I like the movie Holes. And the soundtrack is just, the main, obviously the main, the dig it out, I dig it. Oh, mm, mm. Just put that on and you're just going, banger. 11 out of 10 banger. Ugh. Yeah. Another thing I'm excited about. Oh, ooh, another prediction. I just thought about it. So, I think it's already been a thing that's established, but I'm gonna check on the Mountain Dew wiki. I'm gonna check on the Mountain Dew wiki again, because there might be more developments now that I talk about it. So I was scrolling today, so I'm so excited for Pitch Black to be back for a little bit. I mean, it's for a limited time, but like, oh, I'm so excited. My excitement is just through the freaking roof. Uh, Limited edition. I think there should be a section where they're gonna be saying stuff. Uh, oh, here it is. This one, I think Baja Guava and then something else. I think these two are gonna be the next summer ones. Passion fruit and guava are the next ones that are gonna be alongside the Baja Blast. What's the Summer Freeze one? What is this? What? Outpost from June 4th to the 12th? What? Ooh, and is planning to release in the summer for a limited time. Huh. Huh. Okay, it's just like a summer. Just weird one. Okay. Interesting. It's just popsicle flavored, I think. I'm kind of excited about that. So, let me see. Flavors of pickle. What the heck? So on May 19th, 2022, PepsiCo announced the opening of a Mountain Dew themed outpost opened to the public on June 4th until the June 12th of that summer. The outpost held Mountain Dew sponsored activities in the Mountain Dew Outpost flavored adventure, offering 6 never released flavors: pickle, huckleberry, s'mores, summer pop, which I think that's probably what it's going to be because it's summer freeze, elderberry, and apple cinnamon. I think apple cinnamon could be a fall one if they did it. But I don't think they're gonna do it. S'mores just, I don't know, man. I don't know. That they could probably get away with it, but I don't know. Huckleberry they could get away with. Elderberry, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully it's not gonna be like Liberty Brew or Dew SA. God, those suck. I hate those with a passion. What was I looking at? So another one that was kind of more or less spoiled is Cobra Cane. It's just basically candy cane flavored, and that was like kind of like people already kind of found that out or figured it out, like way before this year's one came out. So that's weird. So I think there might be, I don't know. I think the summer one might be a little bit of a mix up because I don't know if Baja Blast might be out, which honestly I might not be opposed against. So pretty neat. Anyway, I think this year is going to be pretty good. It's not going to be as like overwhelming as last year because there was a lot of flavors, I have to say. Like quite a bit of flavors, but I feel like this one might be more consistent on how good they are. And I hope I really, really, really want to say that this year for Voodoo that they're actually going to try and do something other than generic fruit gummy candy, which like that's what they did for the past 3 years. Because let me check, because this is, yeah, Voodoo. Let me check, because Voodoo 19 was like candy corn, which makes sense. Voodoo 2022. What was it? Sour candy. Like, what's that supposed to be? What is that? Uh, 2023 is not revealed yet. Obviously, duh. 2020, fruit candy explosion. What was 2022 again? Sour candy. What? Oh, what's this one? Oh, 2021, fruit candy. Choose. Like, dude, you're just releasing the exact same flavor. It's not a mystery anymore. If it's a fruit, I'm gonna flip. If it's a fruit flavored one, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad because we've had fruit flavored, fruit flavored, fruit flavored. It's like, come on, find something different. Sour is not really a flavor. Sour is not like sour fruit gummy is not the no. No. That's nothing. That's nothing. Like, come on, get good. Jesus. But I hope, but I think other than like something like that this year, I think this year's one's gonna just slap. These flavors are going to hit hard. They're gonna be good. Yeah. I hope, but I hope, yeah. And I think for this year for the podcast, I obviously want to do more stuff with this. Get more guests on. I'm gonna try to get guests on. Hopefully, I can figure that out. Yeah, because like I know I have, for one, I don't want to say he's locked in, but I know I have him intrigued on ready to do it. On other, I think just getting this out on other platforms is what I want to do too, like Spotify and stuff like that. And I want to make sure that I do it right because I want to maybe eventually, big, if probably get it into like a network maybe. That would be cool, get some monetization onto that. And so that way not only I can get paid for it, but I can pay Gradients for the use of their song. Use of their song, used to it off of the album The Call. I'll say it again later, but I'm not done with the episode yet. Not done yet. But I'm not done yet. Billy Mays here. I'm here to take out your colon. How am I doing that? Don't fall asleep. Just don't fall asleep. I hope to stay awake. I'm going to find your kidney. I'm going to take both of them out. And where's your pee going to go? Straight to your balls. Pee is stored in the balls. I'm coming. Your kidneys are mine now. As I stare deeply into the void that is the camera, I scare myself. I wonder how that's gonna play back when I'm like looking through the editing. I'm just like, that's gonna be funny. That's gonna be very funny. But yeah, I blanked out for a quick minute. Get off my back. Yeah, I'm gonna try also do some TikTok stuff and get more promotion on the show too, and my streams, stuff like that. Because yeah, I want to try a little bit harder. I want to try more. Maybe do some green screen stuff. That would be fun. Doing some like green screen stuff and then making funny edits. That'd be cool. That'd be very, very cool. To do. Maybe soon. I don't know. Because like for Christmas, I think my dad got me like, like a content creator thing with like a green screen thing. So that's gonna be cool. I also want to do, because I think for my TikTok, I've done way too much Magic the Gathering. I need to get off of that. I mean, I'm still gonna do it, but like, I think my last Magic related post was like a long time ago. Because I think I got onto TikTok either late September or early October. I can't remember exactly when I got on, although I can figure that out when I'm opening the app. But I don't remember exactly. Let me see. But because I want to get, because I want to do other stuff. I want to get bacon. I think I feel like I should probably make an Instagram for bacon. I swear that cat is so goofy, or my cat's so goofy and funny. But he's also very nice. He may be an asshole sometimes, but he's very nice, and he likes good pets. Yeah, my last non-related magic TikTok was November 25th. Yike. That was over a month ago. Yike. And it's my most viewed video at the moment. Yeah. And for good reason. It's bacon and doubloons. It's cat doubloon cats. So that makes total sense. That makes total sense. But yeah, I want to do some more stuff. I have one in the pocket that I want to do that I keep forgetting to do it. I need to do it. I don't know how. Will it get traction? Maybe. I don't know. But it's a funny thing I always just like stumble upon whenever I'm out. I'm just like, there's something here. Is it funny? Maybe, maybe not. But I want it out there. But other than that, not much going on. I want to try and, yeah, I want to get more. Yeah. Get more into making this, something that I could do. But yeah, I think I want to learn more like audiovisual stuff too. And like today I did, like when I was working, I did earlier today, or early yesterday, I guess. Earlier yesterday, I should be saying. I was doing like some Dante training, because like you can for free get yourself certified in Dante, which is like audiovisual networking stuff, which is like crazy. It's industry standard at this point, or best practice in the industry. And yeah, I was doing some of that for a while, and then learning how to use a board again, how to use a audio board again, because like you get rusty. You definitely do get rusty when you haven't really done anything on one, and yeah, it's like you can look up videos all day, but I'm just like, I gotta get on a board. I gotta know what I'm doing. I know, and the main thing that I had was like routing stuff, but then one of my coworkers was like explaining a lot better. I'm like, oh, okay, now I understand more how the routing works, and if anything does come up, obviously, I can ask. But yeah, I was just like, oh. But now I feel like a lot more confident if I have to use a soundboard, or And I also did a little bit lighting training too, which is like basically the other big aspect that we have. Because yeah, and I can't wait to do more lighting stuff too. It's like that's gonna be fun, and I feel like I want to be doing a lot more lighting stuff because like although I went to school for more audio stuff, I think our lighting guys said it the best. That audio guys, you can find an audio guy literally in your gutter. You can find an audio guy just under a rock. Lighting guys are a dime a dozen. And if you find one, you want to get them. I was gonna say you want to kill them. No, you want to get them because like, yeah. And I mean like a lighting guy that actually knows what they're doing, and not just like, oh, I put light here. No, like actually knows what they're doing, how to route stuff, and how to, make connections and address things, and manage all that. If you can get a good one, yeah, there's not a lot. So I want to get more used to that too. And I think both streaming and like school helped me with that too, knowing how to do that. And yeah, It's also like with Midnight Ramen, like the radio show. It's helping with this because a lot of the show that I'm doing right now is just me talking. I mean, but like in more, I mean, I'm kind of going off the cuff with my ideas. Sometimes I like just going off of whatever I think, and that's kind of how I did that for a bit, but like I came up with ideas for shows because I wanted to have themes on them. But like now it's just like it's more about just talking, hanging out. If I have something to do, I'll talk about it. But like, you know, it's a little bit more free form, I think. And like I feel like there are more bits that I could do for the show, other than just like open a magic pack, because like duh. But that's more also another thing that I should be holding myself accountable, is like chatters can do that. They can use their points to do that. And it's like, I mean, opening magic packs is basically gambling. Opening TCG packs is more or less gambling. It's like you all like the funny stat is that 90% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big, even though it's just a joke. It's like 90% of gamblers stop right before they hit it big. And and that's just like it's a perpetual thing. But I do like opening magic packs. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't want to be opening a shit ton of them. Although I will for sure, I am getting one for the a set booster for the next major set, but I'll probably get like a collector's one for Dominaria Remastered, because like Dominaria Remastered, ooh, they have some banger cards in there that are good. And if I can pull one that's like a good art card, then hell yes. Not only is it good for a deck, I can, like, if I do decide to sell it, it's gonna look good and it's gonna sell well. So like bonus thinking. But yeah. Anyway, I think I probably should get started wrapping it up here. I hope y'all have had a good night. Had a good time listening to the episode. You can find this on YouTube for sure, and then in the future, sometime in the future, I don't know when, maybe now, I don't know, not depending on when you're listening to this or watching this. You can find this on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and maybe some other platforms. I don't know. Thank you to Gradients for the use of their song "Used to It" off of the album The Call. I will say that I've listened to their album. I think they were the last album that I listened to in 2020, and they were the first album that it was the first album that I listened to in 2023. I am not joking. I love the album. Because like I was listening to it earlier, and because it was like snowing out, and I was like, I need something like fast and up paced, and like I gotta go. I want to move. I don't want to be going slow. And that was a good album to be listening to. I love it. I love the boys, and they make good music, and I hope that they are able to put out more music soon. I know that they're definitely working on more tracks. I do know that. But yeah. And thank you for listening, watching, do that, all that fun stuff. Follow me on YouTube at Melted Lyric Original. TikTok at Melted Lyric Original. Twitch at Melted Lyric Original. You can watch this being recorded at midnight Central Time on Thursday. Thursday, because that's when this is happening on, at midnight. So yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but I hope y'all have a good night. And I'll say this, although it's not midnight here anymore, it's midnight somewhere. But until next time, I'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, just when I needed you, I see from a different view. Oh, baby, now don't be scared, but don't get used to it. Yeah, when I told her I can't let go, when I told her I can't say no. Oh, baby, well, I was scared, but now I'm used to it. I was scared, but now I'm used to it.